Oh, wow. That was quick. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, peoples. Oh, yeah, the display name. There we go. Shinrab Jira. There we go. It is me, Baby Bilo. I talk professionally about toy. How's everybody doing? It's been a while since the last stream. I was just watching Kaiju Canucks stream opening up them Super 7 trading cards, so I was like, it's been a while since I strammed, so we got a stram. So, yo, Dino Fan 10, I'm here. Thank you for being here. Mr. New Blocks, hello, hello. Elzilla Productions. Every time I see your comments pop up on my YouTube app and all of that, I hear the laughter. Hello, Saint Butters, Metal Sonic. Hello, hello, Shrimp. Hello, Shrimp. Hello, Shrimp. Matthew. Hello, Spring Trap VR date and time. Hi, how you doing? Why are you here? Because you took $40 from me, you absolute criminal. Hi, Alex. What it do, Michael Hernandez? What up? What up? What up? You can't run from me. Answer my text. No, you said Guillermo del Toro was a D-tier director. We ain't talking no more. We ain't talking no more. Major Yoshi, you going to G-Fest this year? I am not. Turns out, I am going to Kaiju Brooklyn next Saturday. And then at the end of June, I'm actually meeting up with a bunch of homies from Discord and social media. We're actually going to be going to TMG, Too Many Games Fest. So I'll be there. That's not directly related to anything kaiju, but yeah, video games. Going to be hanging out with some peeps. Should be fun. Entire weekend. Going to be a nice little vacation getaway for me. It's 2 hours away, so that's considered a vacation, right? I hate school too. Yo, yo! Indeed, you do always come back, Elzilla Productions. You always do. The best YouTuber streaming when I'm about to see Mission Impossible with my dad. How dare you, Uncle Rob? I'm sorry, Alex. Tell my brother I'm sorry, and I hope y'all enjoy the movie. You have an entire Godzilla collection in the background. I do, and it's lit like absolute shit. I hate that you can see the shadows. It's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, you know? But one day it'll be perfect. Maybe. Who wins, Manila with a taco or Kaiser Ghidorah? Manila with a taco. Hello, Jax. Greetings, greetings. I just saw a bunch of you on the Kaiju Canucks stream. I'm working on a Godzilla film that's taking forever. Bro, same. It's not a Godzilla film, but I've been working on something that's taking forever, so I feel you. I absolutely feel you. Yeah, I'm going to Kaiju Brooklyn. I'm going to be there with my friend and his younger brother, I believe. If you see me, come say hi. I'll say hi. I'll give you a high five or a hug. Whatever have you. I'll only be there for a day because Kaiju Brooklyn was a little last minute. I really wasn't planning on going. And then, so many people were telling me that they were going. And my friend that I'm going with said that he would go with me. So, yeah. I'd go by myself. I just don't like traveling into the city by myself because I've got the sense of I have the sense of direction like a broken compass. So, yeah, I will be at Kaiju Brooklyn. So, if you're going, come say hi, come say what's up. I'm only a little socially awkward. Just a bit. Hey, Elzilla, I'm currently working on a stop motion called Godzilla vs. Gigan, and I can't wait to see it. Such a long time since I've been in one of the streams. It's Wow, Red Hudson. Holy shit, that's the name I haven't heard in a long time. How you doing, bro? How you doing? I'm going to use my Movie Monster Series Final Wars Gigan and a custom Playmates Evolved for my stop motion. I'm looking forward to it. Those are some inspired fucking choices right there. Yo, Joe, how's it doing? Love your little picture down here. It's cool. I don't know which Ultra that is, but I know it's an Ultra of some kind. I'm excited to see your Godzilla vs. Gigan. Yeah, everybody get excited. Let's go. Bandai Bro is alive. Kaiju Fanatic. What's going on, my brother? My Bandai Bro in arms. What it do? What it do? I love your little Gigan cookware set, bro. I'm going to come up to you and say, where's that referee? He's trying to fuck on me. And then a blood vessel's going to burst right here, and I'm going to look like I got shot in the face. Yeah. Superior Cyber Godzilla, how's it going, fam? Rob, is Bandai still releasing the Dream 5 individually? Well, they haven't said anything, which means that it's probably going to happen. I just don't know when. They did say last year that they were just deciding on a time frame, and here's why. So I've heard, obviously, as we all know, the Movie Monster series has been getting a lot this year. It's just most of it's remolds and exclusives. Apparently, that was the plan from Bandai way before the year started. They wanted to do a set amount of releases a month to like really extra hammer home the 70th anniversary. I know we're technically in the 71st anniversary, technically, but it's not the 71st anniversary until November 3rd. So I imagine they're looking for a placement. Worst case scenario, early 2026, more than likely Godzilla store exclusives for Godzilla Day, I imagine. Next to probably 5 or 4 or 6 or 12 other ones, you know? So definitely keep a trained eye out for those. Don't give up hope because I imagine it's going to be happening. First Super 7 guy, now the Bandai guy. It's a Christmas miracle. Yeah, Kaiju Canuck inadvertently inspired me. I'm like, I haven't sat down and chatted with my homies in a while since fucking Toy Fair, and I've been wanting to do streams more regularly. So here we are. We're just sitting. We're chilling. Maybe I'll show a video that hasn't been released yet. I don't know if I can figure out how to do that. But yeah, hi. Thank Kaiju Canuck for this stream. I'm doing Godzilla vs. Gamera. I made a custom villain. The villain took me 3 years to make. Goddamn. Respect. Absolute respect. Turning 14 this year. Hope everything's been well. Wow. Damn, 14. What happened to my fucking computer? Okay, there we go. Sorry, the screen went. Wow, Final Cut Pro finally fucking quit. I'm sorry. Congrats on turning 14. I remember when I was 14, 20-something odd years ago. Close to it, almost. Technically 19, but we ain't going to talk about that. Happy for you. Healthy 14th birthday to you. Alex Sawyer. Hey, Rob. Hello, Alex. A lot of Alexes. Because it's totally Christmas. I agree. It should be Christmas all year round. Hey, Rob. Would you ever consider getting any figures from Rick Sand Custom Toys if you don't already have some? There's been numerous figures that Bros put up on his Instagram that I'm like, fuck, I want to get that. But with the way that Bandai's been this year, fam, they've been releasing so frequently, and with Hiya Toys coming out the way that they're coming out, I think I've released maybe 4 or 5 scheduled videos this year. I was supposed to be doing the Bandai Vinyl-a-thon back in January because I thought the Trendmasters-a-thon would have been done by now. Only 2 videos have been released. I am so backed up on scheduled content because of all the new stuff that keeps coming out concurrently. It's just, it's been nuts. And my patrons probably fucking hate me. Because it's like the minute I start working on a scheduled video, some new comes in and it's like, it's a pain in my tuchus. Doing pretty good. Also, it's Dark Zagi. All right. I am not well versed in Modern Ultra. Ultraman Trigger just disappointed me so much that it's been hard for me to keep up with old. I know the ones following have been much, much better, but I'm just stone-faced. I really need to get over that, though. I really do. What it do, Growly26? Howdy, howdy. Okay, yeah, there we go. Matthew. Rob, love your work and a huge fan. What's your opinion on U.S. retailers not getting their Hiya Godzilla figure orders, and could this delay Godzilla Evolve's release internationally? First of all, thank you. Happy to see I have some huge fans. Fans at all. U.S. retailers not getting their Hiya Godzilla figure orders. I imagine that was mostly due to the tariff situation, and since Super 7 were able to superset Canuck, no, since Haya were able to send out review samples for 91 Godzilla and King Ghidorah, I imagine that problem is a little less of a problem now, which is exciting, which is nice. I wasn't a fan of the choice made for that to happen, but could this delay Godzilla Evolves release internationally? Unless it's not already delayed again. I mean, we'll see. I would prefer not. I would really like to see how that evolved figure turns out because it's been such a long time coming. Giggity. So hopefully not. I would really, really like it if that figure could finally come out. And the two Kongs and the Heat Ray Godzilla, the Heat Ray 2014, the... What else am I missing? Mecha King Ghidorah that they just like, and that exquisite basic ultimate plus light up and roar Godzilla. I want to see all that shit get a release this year. And so far, it's looking pretty good. You know, we got Shimo. That was big in and of itself. Thank you, by the way, Matthew. Oh, recently announced a Zilla 2004. That's pretty fire. Might be the closest we get to a Zilla SH Monster Arts figure. Hello. God, I don't want to mess up your name. Miragaya Colossus? Miragaya Colossus? Hello. If I mess up your name, I'm sorry. I'm terrible with names. Six Figure Toys. Been binge watching your reviews all day, so catching you live is a nice surprise. Hey, first off, thank you. I'm glad you've been binge watching the stuff, and I'm glad I could surprise you with a live stream. That makes me happy. And my brain just went so blank. I'm pretty sure you can rewind it back and just see the next thing I was going to say just slip from my brain. I'm sorry. It's been a friggin' day today. So, hey, thank you so much for watching the content, and thanks for joining on the live stream. And by the way, anybody, if you want to ask me anything, go ahead. Open book tonight. No theme particularly. So, any questions? Be they channel related, content is the channel. Channel related, figure release date related. Just ask me, and I'll give you my best answer. Giant Condor when? I believe we're probably going to see it towards the tail end of summer, and then it'll be released somewhere near closer to that of Godzilla Day. Just because I don't know why they did the voting poll so late last year, early into this year, I think. It was kind of a kerfuffle, but yeah, we know who won, which is Giant Condor on both sides, and now it's just a matter of waiting, which sucks. I hate fucking waiting, especially when it's the peakest of peak Giant Condor. So expect more towards the fall. I don't think we're going to see it in the summer. Bandai is going to announce it tomorrow, and it is going to be released June 24th. Mark my words, just because I said that. Don't give up hope. Condor is coming. Ew. Shrimp. I got a little bit ago, I got my first X Plus figure. I got the King Caesar Battle Color version. Nice. The only X Plus I have is... he's over there. It's not the one I'm directly pointing to, but it's a 25 centimeter Shin Godzilla. I did a video on it last year. So, yeah. King Caesar Battle Color version. I believe I know which one that is. And honestly, fam, if I could be an X Plus collector, I absolutely would. But between YouTube Rev and everything else, plus job, I don't think I'd be able to healthily afford all of them. But believe me, I would love to. Because it seems like X Plus gets everything that the movie Monster series doesn't. Okay, Jax, how does BC East get info on upcoming figures so early, or is that a trade secret? Am I going to be whacked for asking? No, you will not be whacked for asking. I'm not exactly sure. I imagine that they have somebody that gives them information. Either that or Beast of the East is technically Bandai. Who knows? But whenever they do posts on Instagram, they always do the collab thing with me, and I always like repost it through the collaborations. So that's how I find out about shit. Like that whole Godzilla versus, which is apparently going to be like the Godzilla action figure series, but a bit smaller. I don't know how that's gonna go, but we'll see. Smash Blaster. I can't wait for your Hayatoy reviews, bro. Listen, I can't wait either. I check the door morning, noon, and before I go to sleep because they've arrived at like 8, 9 o'clock at night. They've arrived early in the morning. There is no rhyme or reason. So believe me, I'm excited too. And from what Harold told me, he was basically like that. Don't do a double review. You're gonna drive yourself crazy. And I think I might take his word on it. He said something to that extent. So I think I might just do solo reviews. Godzilla and then King Ghidorah, or King Ghidorah and then Godzilla. Probably Godzilla first, but yeah, I don't know if I could do a double review of those two because the end result is gonna be an hour or close to it. And my computer's on its last leg already. I don't want to kill it with a Hayatoys review. I don't want to kill it at all. But you know what? We'll see. I need to get them in hand, but Jesus. Just started Ultraman Tiga. I'm on episode 10, enjoying so far. I love Ultraman Tiga. That was my first Ultraman, and I've watched that series front to back multiple times. Just goes to show how much I friggin' suck. Because I'll watch that back to back multiple times, but I won't watch a new one. Ultraman Omega, though, I love that design. I actually have the SH Figure Arts release on pre-order. I can't wait for that thing. August, I think. So it's currently 1:27 a.m. OMG. First time I'm ever catching a stream. Well, hello, UD. Fuck. I'm so sorry. It's so late/early for you. Time zones, man. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry I got to your comments so late. I'm trying to get to these as they pop up here. But hey, thanks for coming in and joining it. Hell yeah. Sitting and waiting for my articulated Shimo to get into my hands. It's going to be a beautiful day. Even though mine had some chip paint on the toenails, shit was fire. It's pretty easy to share some videos on StreamYard. I think you just select the file by pressing the little stream button on the menu. I'm going to give that a shot. The Rick Sam Beast from 20,000 Fathoms is so tempting. Oh, God. Why hasn't anybody done that yet? I know they've done statues and shit, but no articulated figures of the Beast from 20,000 Phantoms? That's not right. Got the Shimo statue first. Makes me all the more excited for the articulated version. Yeah, it's hype. It's definitely hype. Might not be as articulated as the SH Monster Arts figure, which I still do kind of want to get. It's just the price. The price is a fucking monster in and of itself. But like, if that Shimo ever goes up for sale somewhere, I would definitely cop. 150, easy. Hey, Pookie Rob. Hello, Christmas Kiryu. 10 a.m. here in the land of down. Oh, Daikaiju Down Under. I know who you are. How's it going, fam? Finally able to catch a live, and wow, that backdrop looks fire. Well, I'm glad you like it. I hate seeing the shadows, but I needed something to make my face not look so pink because of the neon sign I have back here. Thanks for coming through. You know what? I'm just gonna shoot down here. Let's see what we got. NECA 89 and Hayatoy's Godzilla 91 will be interesting to see in your review. Yeah, I do have the NECA 89 figure. I will take him out of the box and I will do a comparison because that Haya looks like it's going to warrant it for sure. For sure. What do we got here? I was at my talent show at school and we watched my thing on the big screen with 700 stitches. That's awesome. Let's fucking go. Hayatoy's Godzilla Earth when? Oh my God. Could you fucking imagine? But that would be an interesting video in and of itself because the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Earth is so perfect. If Haya could top that, I don't know what I'd do. The new Haya Kador looks like it'll be my favorite figure ever. I can't stop checking its tracking. It looks like it's going to be an absolute monster. I mean, I think I've watched Harold's review more than a few times. And, you know, I know there's a lot of like discussion. It's just like how in competition are reviewers and content creators and shit. I try to support, you know, Harold. I try to support Mike and Michael, the Articulation series, and Kaiju Canuck. I try to support all my content creator homies. So when they get stuff before me, I just sit there and watch. And, you know, I'll comment. Good review, blah, 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 blah. Because not only that, I get to see what I could possibly be running into. So it's beneficial for me as well. So that's what I've been doing. I've been watching Harold's videos back to back so I can get good brain matter waves, you know? Then again, I'm waiting for Godzilla Evolved from BBTS. Yeah. That's going to be a bit of an extended wait just because of ports and all that fun stuff. But you save money on shipping. You do. Klaatu-M. Ultraman Towards the Future was the first Ultra show I actually watched. Which one? That was the Australian one, right? Or is that Ultraman Powered? Oh, man, I'm so rusty on Ultraman, I can't even fucking remember. But Towards the Future was the Australian one, I think. With Jack, even though... I'm sorry, brain no work. Slick Rick 18. Hey, Rob, are Godzilla / Kaijus the only collectibles you collect, or do you also collect Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, etc.? I mean, I'm looking at my desk right now. I've got Warhammer, I've got Daimajin, I've got a lot of Ghost in the Shell. I'm a big Ghost in the Shell fan. Watching the original movie on Toonami changed my life, and then it changed my life again, realizing that movie was heavily censored. Yeah, a lot of Warhammer, a lot of Nier Automata, some Sonic over here, Alien. A lot of Godzilla, some Doom, some Dead Space, some Nightmare Before Christmas, more Warhammer, more Godzilla, Street Fighter. I'm a little all over the place. I like to, if there's something coming out from something that I enjoy, I try and get it. Some Skeletor from fucking Masters of the Universe. Jared Leto's Skeletor is going to suck, and I hate that so much. Also just because I hate Jared Leto. But, oh yeah, Pikmin, Gundam, a little bit of Ultraman with Kanagon over here. I'm all over the place. Evangelion as well. SH Monster Arts, Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, the Street Sharks. Lots of stuff. Oh God, excuse me. Whew. Let's see here. Okay, we just talked about it. We just did that. I've been working on a 1/12 scale NCR Ranger figure. I've already ordered some 3D printed parts. All I need is a good average sized male. Does anyone have any recommendations? Ooh, that is out of my wheelhouse. I have no idea what any of that is. But I do know SH Figure Arts releases like blank male and female figures. I think you can find them on BBTS, or I'm not going to recommend an import store that's based in Japan because shipping's going to kill you. But if you are desperate, check out Hobbylink Japan. It happens. It happens very frequently. I have a feeling the world will end when Haya Evolved releases. Well, let's fucking hope not. I just hit 40,000 subscribers. I want to make it to 50. And, you know, I don't want life to fucking end. Let's see here. Growly, show the comment, damn it. I'm thinking that the 91 Heat Ray will be delayed due to the previous release getting a new head. I was thinking that too, but apparently the new head that the 91 standard is getting is the head that the Heat Ray version has. So, actually, I really don't know. Bro, I read so many things in my comments on social media. It all just kind of bleeds together. But if it is delayed, that's fine. We just got 2 exquisite basic figures released back to back. So, take your time, Hyatt. Take your time. Oh, wait. What do we got here? Mecha Nemesis with $5. Thank you so much. Hype, praise, and love to you. Sup, my dude, not gonna lie about the SH Monster Art Scar King is a lot of fun. His articulation freaking rocks. And you know, I've heard that communicated over and over and over again. It just seems like the big hangup is, well, he doesn't look like he does in the movie. And I know people have talked about that over and fucking over, but not gonna lie, videos I saw of SH Monster or Scar King, I think he looks pretty fun. Sure, that standard head fucking makes me laugh. He looks like his name is Dale. You know? It's like you look at that standard head of Scar King, it's like, what motherfucking Dale doing here? Like that's just the vibe I get out of it. That's another one if it pops up on like a random website for a reduced price, or even if I have a good month revenue wise on the channel, I would definitely pick it up because it does look like a lot of fun. Thank you, Mecha Nemesis, for the $5. I will buy a Happy Meal tomorrow. Okay, okay. Major Yoshi, can I get your opinion on this promo I made for my short film? Yeah, fucking DM me on Twitter or Instagram or Discord. If you DM me, I'll be able to find your message real fucking quick because I'm terrible at social media. Students, I mean. 700 stitches, 700 students. That's even cooler. Shout out. That's awesome. Yo, Rob, when are you going to get any more Ultra Monster Series figures? Well, it's funny that you say that. This one isn't recent, but it went up for sale. I just got the Kanegan. And I love that he's got the articulated head with the articulated eyes and everything. You know what? I'll give you a review right now. What's going on there, friends and neighbors? Today we're going to be talking about the Bandai Ultra Monster Series number 47, Kanegan. So when was this motherfucker released? Yo, where's my... they're all the way over there. Damn it. Now we got to spend 45 minutes talking about paint and detail, all right? Yeah, look at that paint. Look at that detail. There's barely any paint on this guy. The detail is fucking sublime. What am I forget? Tits. Look at those tits. Look at the timer on his titties. Shit is fucking magnificent. You know, shit like that. Fuck. But I do love this little thing. He's really not got a lot of paint going on with him, but the detail is really cool. I love that he's got the eye articulation on top of his head, just like the Ultra Action figure. It makes me very happy. Kanegan is one of my favorite Ultra Kaiju of all time, next to Baltan. So, also love his Ultra Q episode, little Kanegan. That was a great fucking episode. There's Shinrob Jiro review. I give it 2.5 out of 3 stars. It could have gotten 3 stars if it was life-size and I could give him a hug. Yo, Goji guy, what's going on, fam? How you doing? How you doing? Holy shit, that's a lot of fucking comments. Wowzers. So how's your monkey army doing tonight? Monkey over there, big monkey over there, bigger monkey over there, 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 and lots of monkeys up there. We monkeying about, bro. We about this shit. The G Show. This guy knows me. True story. I do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is G1. This is the leader of the G Show army right here. If you don't know who he is, you should click that. I hang out with him and a bunch of other people every Friday. I get fucking heated about tariffs and Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. Hi, G1. Hi, Ray. Mwah. Love you, brother. Joshua, I originally waited on the SHMA Godzilla Evolved for Haya to come out, but got impatient and bought it on the Amazon sale, and I actually love it. Yet again, it's another thing I keep hearing with those GXK figures, at least, beyond the standard Godzilla and Kong. It just seems like, yeah, sometimes they're not exactly the way we want them to be, but then people get them in hand, and it's like, fuck, this is a lot of fun to mess with. Whoa. I mean, I'm kind of considering it too. Who would win, Toothless or Stitch? We'll see which movie's live-action remake gets the better box office draw. It'll probably end up being How to Train Your Dragon, even though I love Lilo and Stitch, but I'm not supporting that live-action remake. No, sir. You going to G-Fest? No, I will be going to Kaiju Brooklyn, though. What will come out first? GTA 6 or Haya Mechagodzilla 2021? Neither. They're both canceled and they don't exist. It's true. If Haya Toys makes a Space Godzilla figure, it's over for my wallet. I would really like to see what they do with the Space Godzilla. Can you imagine the girth and the heft of that thing? That's one healthy fucking Space Goji. I have the Haya Evolved. Lies. Stitch, and it's not even close. Oh, if we're talking about lore-wise, yeah, definitely Stitch. He steals everyone's left shoe. It's his greatest power. Oh, yeah. Toothless would win LM1. Rob, did you hear that G-Fest will be canceled this year? Probably. The anime made him so broken, laughed my ass off. What is Kaiju Brooklyn? I feel like this is a dumb question. I don't know what it is. It's essentially G-Fest, but in Brooklyn. I know a bunch of people going, and I was spurred on to go because it's so close. But yeah, it's a 3-day event out in New York. Really nice little area too. Good places to eat, get some drinks, catch up, and everything. Seems like it's going to be a lot of fun. I really want to go all 3 days next year. But yeah, Kaiju Brooklyn. Maybe I'll even do a haul video. I don't know. See how much money I have to spare. Okay, it's almost 3 a.m. in Poland. I'm going to bed now. Good night, all of you. Thank you, King of Mars. Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry it was so late for you. I do appreciate y'all showing up. Thank you. Kaiju Brooklyn is a fictional convention. Yes, and I am a fictional person. I love Godzilla. I do too. Spikezilla Productions. I've been so fucking busy recently working on a top secret project, not to mention I'm looking for a job. Well, congrats. I'm looking for a job, working on a project. I wish you the best on that. Let's fucking go. Get the money. Make the bread. Do you have a girlfriend? No, I do not. I don't know how to define that further. Is anybody surprised? Is anybody surprised? No, I am singular potato chip. Any idea why the Godzilla store stopped doing live streams to announce Movie Monster series figures this year? I was I have to be careful of what I say. I think it's just because there's been so many announcements and releases and exclusives that as far as Godzilla store streams go, I think they're waiting for something bigger to happen beyond just announcing toys. Because if you've noticed, since January, we've been getting Movie Monster series releases every month. Exclusives, announcements, wide releases. It's all over the place, man. It's all over the place. So that's probably why the streams have kind of slowed to a crawl. And I have a feeling, again, since we are technically in the 70th first year. Oh, Jesus Christ, what did I eat? They're celebrating the 70th anniversary leading up into the 71st on November 3rd. So I imagine this year is going to be as big as it was last year, both in terms of merchandising and possibly announcements. Who knows? They're going to announce that Godzilla's going to fight Hedorah and Godzilla subtracts again. Let's do it. Since Bandai can make D-tier kaiju now, MMS Udako when. I agree. I want that tentacly boy so bad. So bad. G-Fest canceled. What? They joking. We all joking. Will you ever buy more Monster Arts? If you are, what will they be? Orange Beam 2007. Well, I have Godzilla 2000 on pre-order, the GX Megaguirus figure. Very excited for that. I'm getting the 70th anniversary Burning Godzilla in, thanks to Michael at the Articulation series. I would like to get Anguirus. I know he's on his way out now, so we'll see. We'll see. I can't wait. Dan Demand, have you played the new Doom yet? It's fantastic. I am currently in the middle of my Ultra Nightmare run. I beat it on Ultra Violence. I beat it on Pandemonium mode. I am currently doing the mode that basically if you die, you start the game over from the beginning. And I'm pretty far. Wish me luck. I want that golden, what is it called? Conqueror skin so badly. It'd be the first time I ever even attempted an Ultra Nightmare run in modern Doom. So, Sebastian, okay, serious question. Out of all your Godzilla figures, which is your number one favorite figure? The toss-up between the Bandai the Bandai Premium Monster King series Shin Godzilla Awakening and the SH Monster Arts Godzilla Earth. Those are my two big ones. As of right now, we'll see how the year ends. I'm the guy who says okay in your posts, Rob. Yes, I know. Storium Cowson. I don't know what that means, but potato chip. That's all I got. Someone said something about G-Fest getting canceled. Elaborate. It's not getting canceled. It's not getting canceled. Braden Smith, not yet. Are you excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day? Not yet. Not to parrot Braden Smith, but yeah, not yet. Were you able to get your hands on Haya 91 Ghidorah? Yeah, I'm just waiting for them. Both Ghidorah and Godzilla to show up. Haya sent them out a bit late because of the tariff situation, and then everything cleared up for a bit. So I'm just waiting for them to arrive. Sounds like Canuck is kind of having the same issue. So, yeah. He's lying. I'm Rob's mistress. Well, I'm okay with that. Because I know you know how to cook a fucking steak, unlike some people. Final Minsterverse. Maybe. I'm 28. I'm older. There we go. Did somebody order a big sausage pizza? I hope they did, and it better be with roasted garlic. That's all I gotta say. Have you heard anything about Mezco Godzilla 1954? I've heard more from my dad, and he's been dead for nearly 10 years. Yeah. MMS Fred Durst. Just keep rolling. Gemstone, make another Godzilla short and my life is yours. Fucking greed, my guy. Greed. I would love to see their take on Destroyer. Oh, fuck. MMS Milo and Otis, Toho's greatest characters. I understood that reference. Blew my fucking mind years ago. I had no idea. I would buy it. But let's be honest. It'd be a Bandai Premium box set exclusive. It'd go for $35 here in the States, which means it's going to be $85 on BBTS. Fact. No Biolante? I got a couple Biolantes over there, if that's what you mean. I'm not sure. You planning to get more Trendmasters Micro Battle playsets? Not at the time of this year's stream. I do want to get those new Micro Battle playsets, the Godzilla and Biolante. Those look cool. Those look super cool. I would buy the fuck out of those. Supernova has been delayed to November 2027 because of Sonic 4. I hope they don't do that because I want to live at the theater. Godzilla, Sonic, Legend of Zelda, and there's another one. I forget what it is. But yeah. Doom! Doom! From the shadows I hear Doom. I appear, rip and tear, the Doom Slayer's here. How you doing, Doom? It's been a long time. Been way too long, my guy. Been way too long. Glad to see you. Sorry I got to your comment 4 minutes late, but great to fucking see you, my guy. Rob is a god gamer? No, I actually am a terrible gamer. But I've been inspired by that Trav guy to do hard modes on Doom because bro basically lives and breathes that shit. And I can't wait to hopefully hang out and talk about Doom with them at TMG. Hell yeah. Kaiju Fan 1954, hello. How are things? Favorite King Ghidorah in your collection? It's going to have to be... there we go. Phantom Color version 64 King Ghidorah. Just because it's a Showa King Ghidorah in modern day, and it's the fucking blue, like, whole snafu with the blue. That's why he's my favorite. Yeah, over all the articulated ones, over all the other ones, over the one that's literally older than I am, the original 91 Bandai the Godzilla Collection King Ghidorah, that one's my favorite. Blue Ghidorah, excuse me. Sebastian, good choices, Rob. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good luck. It's a grind. Now let's see those sliders. Kidding. I'm sure you cranked up any aggression and damage to max. I actually haven't fucked with any of the sliders. I did it once in my Ultra Violence run just to get the milestone. But when it came to the Pandemonium run, I just went flat out. Just did that. And as of right now, I have not fucked with any of the sliders in Ultra Nightmare. The thought has come to mind since it's possible, but I don't want to possibly cheat myself out of a skin because I made the game easy, you know? But I'll try. No, I really want to beat it with the presets and everything because, what is it? Until maybe a month or two ago, I had only beaten Eternal on Hurt Me Plenty because I was a fucking loser and didn't play the game the way it was intended. And then I started playing the game as intended, and I'm like, oh, wow, this game actually ain't that hard. So then I did Ultra Violence, and then I started a Nightmare run, and then literally 2 days later, Dark Ages came out, and I completely forgot about Eternal. I still do love Eternal, though. I can't even play 2016 anymore. Not that it's a bad game. It's not. Fire fucking soundtrack. Great goddamn game. That's how you bring a franchise back. But after playing Eternal and then after playing Dark Ages, it's just kind of hard to go that far back, you know? Bongle Studios official. I wish you the best of luck. You make me smile every day, Rob. I'm glad I can make you smile. Knowing I make people smile makes me smile. Because Lord knows I should smile more. Thank you. I'm glad I can make you laugh. I'm glad I can make you smile. Let's see here. Love you, Rob. Peace till mañana. Yep. See you tomorrow, Ray. See you tomorrow, my guy. What do we got here? The Haya Godzilla 1991 looks fantastic. He does. It just looks like bro took some heavy acid tablets and his pupils are super dilated. Other than that, I don't think... whoa. Other than that, I don't think there's really an issue at all with that figure from what I've seen. What happened to your dad? You got crushed by a Starfreighter. What's the worst Godzilla figure you own? This one. Shin Godzilla shooting off the hot load out of his fucking dong tail. It's probably the worst looking one, but I enjoy it for what it is, you know? Yeah. You're adorable, Rob. Thank you. I'm glad somebody thinks so. I'm so lonely. No, it's not true. Still waiting for your Trendmasters reviews. Yeah, I think they're about 8 months old now. That's how bad it is this year. That's how bad. Shwatch! Love that shit. Ever thought of collecting the Battle Cats and Panther figures from the He-Man? When it comes to He-Man, I'm a basic bitch. The basicest bitcheth ever. I really only collect Skeletor because I love Skeletor so much. I haven't really looked into anything else. But who's to say? I mean, the new movie's coming out. I don't have any faith in it, but you never know. Favorite Mario game? Mine is Mario Galaxy. Ooh. It's a toss-up between Super Mario 64. Not Mario Sunshine. Part of me wants to say Mario Sunshine, but absolutely not Mario Sunshine. Luigi's Mansion. Oh, hello there. Nina Lee. Hi, Lily. How you doing? I meant no Biolante and -2. Oh, yeah, no, probably not. It's going to be Ghidorah. What have we here? Cringe. King Ghidorah. King Ghidorah what? Mario Movie 2 comes out in less than a year. Should be cool. I'm excited. Hey, I didn't know Shinrab Jiro was streaming. What did I miss? Ah, hi, Sean. I remember you from the Kaiju Canucks stream. Oh, fuck. How you doing? Fuck. Absolutely not. Yo, Rob, what's up? What it do? Way too dry 7. How you doing? How you doing? How are you, man? I am doing lovely. I am living. I am breathing. I am getting fucked over by the United States healthcare system. Glad to see you here, man. What's the worst High Toys figure you have and the best one? The worst one? I think it's a toss-up between GVK Kong and KSI Kong. They're not bad figures. It's just they obviously weren't wholly there yet. I still like the GVK Kong for what it is, but the KSI Kong, him looking like a fucking chicken nugget and being so chonky, I hope that's another one that they kind of go back to. But other than that, I'm pretty good not getting another 2019 to 2021 Godzilla from them for a while. You know? Been too many of those. Hey, Elliot, going to any cons this year? Yeah, like you don't know. We're totally going to be making out in the hotel room. TMG, Kaiju Brooklyn. That's it, my guy, and I will see you there. Fuck. Show it. There we go. Favorite Teletubby? Poe. Are you Team Gigan, Space Godzilla, or OG for Supernova? I think it's going to be Space Godzilla. I think it's going to be Space Godzilla and a random left field pitch. Could be another Toho Godzilla. Could be Toho Godzilla. Could be another Toho Kaiju. Could be something original. But I'm thinking Space Godzilla and then left pitch. Left field. I don't think it's just going to be one. I think they're going to fucks with us. Opinions on the RX-75 gun tank. Beautiful. That's the Megatron one, right? That's a Transformer, right? Fuck. Still stuck on that damn flying bird in sunshine. Fuck my life. Fuck that game. I love that game. I love it to death. I really do. The vibes, the soundtrack, it's all great. But fuck that game. The Panther figure from the Masterverse line is gorgeous. You should see its eyes. All right. Masterverse Panther. Oh, god damn. That is one pretty fucking... I see what you're saying about the eyes. That does look fucking gorgeous. That is one pretty ferocious fuck off cat. God damn. I like it. Damn. Nice and metallic-y and shiny and fierce. I dig it. I fucks with it. Thank you for letting me know. Nice. Indeed. There's a simple answer to that question. Yes. Can't wait for the Godzilla and Teletubbies crossover in 2054. We got Hamtaro. We got Hamtaro from Robotech. Oh! See, I'm such a fucking noob. Brooklyn pricing is a thing, all right. $778. Now imagine paying that plus $300 interest. 300% interest. Monthly. Okay. Do you have a favorite fantasy Godzilla battle? Mine is Space Godzilla versus Destroya. Mine is Shin Godzilla versus Hedorah. Who could have guessed that one? Since it's probably a lot of people's mind, do you think Space Godzilla will be in Supernova? Yep. 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 100%. Movie Monster Series Tiamat when? I would like to think eventually. It's per the fucking tradition since the Toy Fair stream. Never gonna happen. Flood the chat with never gonna happen because we all know when we say it's never gonna happen. Brooklyn, yes. Long time no see. It's flipping. Holy shit. I knew I recognized Way Too Dry. I didn't know it was you, Steven. Fuck. Goddamn. Yo, for anybody that nobody knows, this dude right here was subscribed to my channel before it was Shinrob Jira. Probably even before we even had like 1,000 subscribers. So long time viewer over here, back in the music review days, back in the live stream and every other night days. Hi, Steven. How you doing? Flippin' legend. Yeah. I really hope you review the Destroy on Space Godzilla Pops. Not for nothing, those fucking things actually look really damn cool. How dare they? How dare they cook so significant? I might pick them up. I was having the worst day today until you read my comments. This never happened to me before, and I can't thank you enough. And are you more excited for Supernova or -2? Well, first off, glad I could read some comments for you and answer some questions. That's why I'm here. And am I more excited for Supernova or -2? I'm excited for both for different reasons. When it comes to -2, or subtracts again, as I like to call it, just curious to see how they're going to follow up something like Godzilla -1. Because, you know, that's such a movie that doesn't need a sequel, even though they hooked for it. So, But I'm really curious to see how Yamazaki handles probably monster fights. I'm really curious how he's going to properly balance that with, you know, returning human cast and everything. And then when it comes to Supernova, I had to burp after saying comes, right? When it comes to Supernova, I'm really excited for the merch. I'm really curious to see what they do and how nutty they can possibly take it. And of course, I'm curious to see if they, can improve on some of the issues that the franchise has had in the past. I hope for the best. I want it to be a great movie. I still somehow, ever so often, watch Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire just because it has such a weird drawing energy to it. I've probably watched GXK more than I've watched GVK at this point because I don't like, yeah. I will crash the fuck out if Space Godzilla doesn't appear. I think it's gonna appear. Do you know Donnie Winter? I do. I watch their Growing Up with Godzilla series. And he follows me on Blue Sky, which is cool. No, I really like Donnie. He seems like such a sweet human being, and I love that he's getting these creators, bringing them in, talking about their stories and everything. I think that's super fucking cool, and I think he's an awesome, awesome human being. Yes, and the details on the saddle is also so amazing, so much better than Battle Cat. Recently got a replacement head for my Battle Cat. God, that's right. He-Man's cat was Battle Cat, wasn't it? Jesus. It's good times. It's good times. Hey, Rob Gier, do you plan on doing more Evangelion reviews? If so, are model kits in the picture? I would like to. I would really, really like to. But Ava merch is like 3 levels technically. It's like they've got the low minimum stuff, which I'm interested in. Then they've got the higher end stuff, which I'm interested in. But then they got the gigantic fuck off price tag stuff that I'm interested in, but I will never buy. And as of right now, it feels like Ava's kind of in a weird like funk between. I know we're getting the Kotobukiya kit in. I know that's happening. I don't know if I'm going to pick that up. I personally, I really want to see a reissue of who did the Ava 1 figure, not Revoltech. It wasn't Monster Arts. Was it Figure Arts? I don't know. Bandai did a heavily articulated Ava 1 figure. They did. Fuck. Shrimp. Never gonna happen. Absolutely. Hayatoy's Burning Godzilla when? Maybe next year? Like in terms of reveal? Maybe next year. Possibly. Since SH Monster Arts has a Burning Godzilla coming out, I wonder if that intersects. That's why I say next year. We'll see. We'll see. We'll find out. St. Butter's avatar cracks me up. Yeah, that face always fucking gets me. By the way, there will be a secret third kaiju in my Godzilla vs. Gigan. I want you to guess. Hint. Saxophone roar. Titanosaurus. Gabara? Titanosaurus. That's my final answer. Locking it in. Favorite animated show and why is it Ed, Edd n Eddy? Ed, Edd n Eddy because it's fucking Ed, Edd n Eddy. You don't get better in animated shows than you do with Ed, Edd n Eddy. Like, I mean, you know, there's anime that I love, but Ed, Edd n Eddy, bro, undefeated. Undefeated. People who say Canada ain't good for a lot of things, well, now we've got two reasons. Kaiju Canuck and Ed, Edd n Eddy. No way Ka remembers me. Keep doing you, man. Shut the fuck up. You made me into Joji. I remember those streams, boy. I remember those streams, the 1975 streams, listening to Joji, drawing, playing video games. I named a whole fucking save file, Flippin' Legend, in my fucking Metal Arms Glitch in the System game because you were sick that day. Ha! I remember you, motherfucker. BT Dubs, I'm about 2 to 3 minutes behind. That's fine, Ray. No worries. Okay, we read this one. We get it. Yeah. I'm getting these comments really late. Really, really, really late. I have watched GXK every day since it came out. Help. Brain rot. They're Marvel Universing the Monsterverse. Oh. But I'm excited to see what they do with Supernova. I am too. Sorry, y'all. We're getting Space Kong. Yeah. I'd be fine with that. Space Kong versus Star King. I'm just saying this, Godzilla 1954 is still better than -1, and I don't care if people crucify me, I stand behind my statement. 54 and -1, I still think, even though they're solo films, they're still uncomparable. Still uncomparable. No. When we getting Monsterverse Mechanic Kong? When Toho gifts me a maquette of Shin Godzilla. Is there any art pieces or figures you are hoping to get from Kaiju Brooklyn? Honestly, fam, I haven't even thought about it. I've more so just been, like, stressing just getting there than anything else. But, I don't know, I guess maybe a Hedorah figure I don't have. Maybe the Hedorah figure with the titties. I'd buy that. Imagine making a video for that on YouTube. I'd have to put post-it notes over her tits. But Hedorah, Shin Godzilla, Gabara. I mean, you know me, Lily. You know me. The Ava frames are in the low territory, but still some good stuff. And on Twitter, Yamazaki was talking a lot about Hedorah before the sequel announcement. And Combined Gundam, I actually have the first series of the Ava frames, Unit 1, 2, and 0, with all their little accessories and everything. So originally, I was doing a video on them, and then Unit 2's shoulder broke, and they released like an expansion kit for that was like separate, and it came with another version of the figure, so I just, did all that, and then I never made the fucking video, of course. But fuck, one day. My favorite animated show is Kim Possible. Can't ever beat it. I remember watching Kim Possible as a kid and having a crush on Kim. Heavy. Plus, everybody in my class always called me Ron Stoppable. Apparently, I exude stoppable energy. Nope, not Titano. Here's another hint. He had to check something funny that was going on. Something funny's going on. You better check. Anguirus. SpongeBob is slightly better than Ed, Edd n Eddy. Yeah, well, SpongeBob has quite the fucking legacy. That shit's been on TV since I was in the first grade. That shit's been on TV since I was in the first grade. Fuck. I hope Monsterverse Space Godzilla has abilities like the OG Space G did. But due to budgets, couldn't be done, like being able to create monsters from cosmic energy or reviving dead titans. Could you imagine cosmic energy monster version movie monster series figures and Playmates figures? Oh, I'm hyped. Brother Rob, we've seen 2 Godzilla Transformers collabs, but what would be your ultimate G Transformers collab? Beautiful question, Ray. Beautiful fucking question. Let's see here. Biolante as Unicron. Rodan as Sideways. Since Rodan's kind of, especially with the Monsterverse, he was kind of wishy-washy. He was an Autobot and a Decepticon first and Autobot second. So something along those lines. I know Hasbro would never get to that point, but those are my dreams. Those are my dreams and aspirations. Still like Shin Godzilla more than -1 in terms of design. I do too. Shin Godzilla. He is the peak. CCPs, I agree. If they got CCPs for not ridiculous prices, I'd cop. Especially any of the Gamera ones, especially. I've got the Shin Godzilla ones pre-ordered, so those are fine. But I would love to pick up Gameras. I would love to pick up any of the Space Godzillas from CCP. Any of them, honestly. Because those Space Godzillas are great. It's just the price point just shifted so much, and my favorite animated shows are The Amazing World of Gumball and regular shows. Great shows. Great fucking shows. Hayatoy Shin Godzilla when? I ask them every day. I ask them every day. If I donated $999, would you knock over all your toys on the shelves, Rob? You'd have to let me remove a few. If I'm allowed that, I'll do it. Oh, okay. We read this already. What the fuck is going on with the comments? I was 2 when SpongeBob came out. I was 5? 6? 7? Something like that. When are you going to stop being a bitch and review the Godzilla Magic the Gathering cards? Well, Elliot, we are going to have a whole weekend within a vicinity of one another. If you got them, let me review them. We'll make it a whole skit and everything. And then we'll go get breakfast. I only have a few of the Godzilla Magic the Gathering cards. Only a few. So, hey, Rob. Shigo versus Samus. Who would win? They'd fight for a while and then realize that they were madly in love with one another and then ride off into the galactic sunset, happy and married. I don't know. It's cute. May 1st, 1999. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I really hope Haya does a Shin Godzilla soon and maybe Anguirus. I would shit, piss, and cum if they did a Shin Godzilla. I wouldn't mind an Anguirus either. I'm still messing around with the idea of copping that SHMA Anguirus from, SHMA. You got it. I may or may not include Ghidorah for a full tag team matchup, but the only articulated Ghidorah I have is the bootleg Mecha King Ghidorah. I didn't even know they did one of those. Was it like the show one or? Oh wait, no, the SH Monster Arts bootleg. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, hiya. Alright, that SpongeBob comment about you being in the first grade got me leaving and going under my bed for the night. Love you. Love all these comments. And Biolante is Unicron. What? I think it'd be cool. She's a giant fucking Cocoa Puff of death and shit. It'd be great. Love you, Rob. Love you too, G-Show. Ray. Sean asks, how old were you when you started watching Godzilla? I was 2. I was between 4 and 5 when my dad showed me Godzilla versus the Sea Monster with the awesome box art that has Heisei Godzilla shooting fire at Ebirah. What's your favorite Godzilla movie of all time? It's still Shin Godzilla. Good. Just watched it over the weekend. Still love it to this day. I heard that smoking makes you live for a long time. Yeah, with any hope, it'll fucking take me out today. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. That is a show I have not been able to get into my entire life. And I feel robbed because everybody's telling me that I'm missing out. I need to hunker down and just watch the original series. The Netflix series was okay. It was all right. I was watching it with a fan, and the entire time she was like rolling her fucking eyes like they're doing this way too fucking quick. And I'm like, well, it's a show. They gotta, these kids ain't gonna be kids forever. It's stupid. And went into like fucking it was all right. It was all right. But I haven't seen the entirety of the animated show, so I can't properly comment on it. It's not my place. It's not my thing. But I do need to hunker down and just give it a goddamn read. Maybe we can get Obsidious and Crystalac as legit figures if they appear along with Space Godzilla and Supernova. I would think Crystalac could be a premium fucking Easter egg. What's the manga haul / manga reading Raburan updates? I just got the Liminal Zone 2 from Junji Ito. I got a couple of the Shaman King omnibus releases. I finally got Ghost in the Shell 2 in the giant fuck off hardcover. And I'm catching up on Blood on the Tracks from Shuzo Oshimi. And if anybody wants to read fucked up shit, trigger warning. Blood on the Tracks. What do you think of Pacific Rim? I love their kaiju. My favorite are Mutavor and Otachi. It would be dope to see a Godzilla collab with PR. I would love to see a merchandising collab with Godzilla and PR, but nothing beyond that. I do love Pacific Rim. I do think, unfortunately, it is a movie that got turned into a franchise by the wrong people. I am a Del Toro lover. I live and breathe by Del Toro's word, and Del Toro we trust. I am a Guillermo del Toro fucking fanboy, and I love the first movie. I think it's crazy that it still looks as good as it does today. I do not acknowledge the fan-made sequel that never came out. The anime was all right. I liked some of the designs in there, but ultimately, sometimes it's okay to let something go. That's all I'm going to say. Rob is not a bitch. Yes, the fuck I am. I love lesbians. Yo, I love seeing lesbians win, bro. I really do. God bless them. Do you like Simpsons and King of the Hill? Love King of the Hill. Don't really like The Simpsons that much. Lesbians for the win. I'm literally reading comments from 5 minutes ago about my Samus and Shigo comment. Yes, lesbians for the win. Let love conquer all. Godzilla, Space Godzilla vs. Destroy. Who would win? That's on Destroy It. All right. Destroy is lame. Destroyer looks cool. Destroyer has been called the devil incarnate. And what the fuck did bro do? He goes to an aquarium and he fucks shit up. That's awesome. That's peak. Then he kills Godzilla's son, who ends up living by the end of the fucking movie. Destroyer needs another chance somewhere. Not Monsterverse, not anywhere. You need to give Destroyer another chance. Because bro can't fill the shoes. He can't. So that's why I'm going to say Space Godzilla is going to win. Because, everybody fucking, Space Godzilla. Destroyer got flash froze. And it was done. It was done, earrings. It was good. It was done. And Godzilla melts down and he turns into a loogie and his son's like, oh, I'm okay. Now I don't have a dad. I feel that. But I need Destroyer to have another chance to live up to just how cool it looks. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say, really. Destroyer is cool looking. Destroyer is sinister looking, and it feels like it really never did anything, It's like, I feel like Destroyer could be right on up there with King Ghidorah as just like a top tier fucking right to the Adam's apple. So, I'm going with Space Godzilla. I think Space Godzilla will beat the brakes off the crustacean. And it's only because he's blue, and if he was green, he would die. Dabba dee dabba die, dabba dee dabba die. I know that's not the words, but still. Dragon Ball Z character equivalent of Shin Godzilla? I say maybe Cell because of the different forms. I would agree with that. And so I'm going to ask you a question, Eddie. Favorite version of Cell? Mine's Imperfect Cell. I love how cool and weird he looked. Cell 2 with his weirdly big lips and his stupid voice. I love him, but no. And then Imperfect Cell. Bro ain't scary. People just want to fuck Perfect Cell. They're not afraid of him. Orca Boss, how you doing, fam? Holy shit. Beam Blast. I agree. Beam Blast. Beam Blast. Apparently, there is a Pacific Rim TV series in the works for Amazon. Why do I feel like I remember that? Fuck. I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see. We will see. What is your favorite monster that has Godzilla DNA? Orga, Space Godzilla, Destroyer, Megaguirus, or Biolante? Orga. 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 Destroyer is just Devil Crab. It's true. Bandai were the movie monster limited edition Golden Banana Sparkling Kong at. For real! He was created by the Oxygen Destroyer. Is literally the anti-Godzilla, has been shown to out-muscle Godzilla and treat him like a ragdoll. Fought Heisei Godzilla at the peak of his power. This is all true. But I need a better representation of that. That's just me. I'm a bit of a stickler for Destroyer. But I say give the man a chance. Do more with him. Let him grow into that devil incarnate name. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to dog on Destroyer. Bandai's doing a good enough job with that fucking 2.0 figure. I want Destroyer. I want that motherfucker to be scary. To look it and be it at the same time. So really what I'm saying is I just want Destroyer to look the part and be the part at the same time. That's it. Context on Beam Blast. I meant when you were talking about Godzilla Fight Destroy. Yeah, you're not wrong. It's the Heisei series to a T. Some of it's fun though. Some of it's fun. Shin Godzilla versus Space Godzilla versus Monsterverse Godzilla Evolved, Kong, Gamera, and Mothra Dream Fight to see. Shin Godzilla waxes them all because he knows how to do wax on, wax off with his Siamese twin head on his tail. I have a funny joke for you. Imagine a figure of either Orga and Titanosaurus that doesn't cost more than a car bill. Movie Monster series. Okay, we just read that. You skipped a lot of comments. I'm trying to keep up with everything. The comments just keep rolling in. I'm sorry. Though maybe give Baggin a shot in the movie, whether it be in the Monsterverse or a future Toho Godzilla film. Baggin, for me personally, I feel like Baggin's a lot like Destroyer. There's so much hype surrounding it. It's like you need to go like balls to the walls, flambe, extra sauce, a little bit of garlic salt on top of that shit because, you know, I get it, bro. Baggin. You got to go all out. Can we see your pets? My dog is currently asleep. If she wasn't, she'd be right here jumping up, trying to look at everybody. And, yeah. She's old, but she's still such a puppy to me, you know? Is the Hyatt Toys Ghidorah worth getting? I haven't bought any figures in quite some time, and I'm debating if that's the one. It looks neat. Which one? 2019 or 1991? I can speak on the 2019, and 2019 is quite good, but it seems like the 91 is going to be the better one, personally. Just let me know. SH Monster Arts Orga. Yeah, not going to happen, lol. Maybe. I don't know how in the goddamn fuck they would do that, but could you imagine? That probably would like rival Shimo in price. Rob, Destroyer needs to put Godzilla through the ringer a little bit more. I agree. I think Destroyer needs to be the biggest dick to Godzilla ever. Ever. Rob, it's been 5 years since the Sound Battler video after Tuesday. Jesus Christ. And it's been... Wait. It's been 4 months since I was supposed to start the Bandai Vinyl-a-thon where I actually take a look at that set again. Imagine if I did Evangelion, I'd have an absolute fit. I'd shit and piss myself immediately. Affordable, articulated Evangelion figures? Hell yeah, brother! Yeah! Goodbye! Oh, man. Don't ask questions like that. What is your rarest figures? If you can we see it? Hold on. Lock me sideways. Get over here, you pink bastard. That's the hint. Pink. No. Okay. All right. So this is my rarest figure. And I've got a video semi in the works on it. It's going to be a bit. There he is. Who noticed him? Channel regular. Fred the Red Pikmin, watching over me always. Trendmasters, prototype, Thundertail / something like that. Godzilla 1998. With the fifth finger. I got this with 4 other prototypes for about $600. And the shins are shorter than the final figure. Obviously, it was molded in just random plastics. There's a good chance that this was actually in front of some Toho execs at one point. This would definitely be my rarest figure because I think there was only one of the fifth finger variant of the prototype for this guy. I actually have the hero version of this as well, which is the exact closest that we got to the final figure. So, Pepto-Bismol Godzilla 1998. I believe the tail still works. Yeah, but it makes me so nervous. This thing is so rickety and old. Probably older than some of y'all out there. But yeah, that's my rarest Godzilla figure for sure. Just after that, I wouldn't know what to tell you. Who turned out the lights? Dang, dude, give me that Godzilla 98 prototype looking like it's wearing shorts. Doesn't it though? Bro got the jorts. The red jorts. Okay, so let me scroll back up. Let's see. What is your least favorite movie? Godzilla-wise, Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah 1991. I have to agree with you. Destroyer needs to be shown. It really is Godzilla's doomsday, and we need to be shown more of that. I agree. Give us the power. Hey, Frop. How's it going, fam? Holy shit. Wow. It's like a little reunion. How's it going, Frop? How's life? What do you think of the new Weekend album? Did you see the movie? If you did, what do you think of the movie? Let me know. I say Boo is Dragon Ball Z's equivalent of Shin Godzilla because he was difficult to kill like Shin Godzilla. But he turned people into candy and he ate them. Cell just kind of absorbed them. which is same thing. I can see it. Pink Shin Godzilla win. Hey, Frop. Hello, Leaf. Hello, fellow Neanderthals. Hey, Clone Trooper 404. No. You've... Okay, wait. You ever have dreams of seeing a new Godzilla movie and it being really awesome, but when you go to the theater in real life, the movie is kind of disappointing? I'm not going to answer that. What color is your toothbrush? It's kind of green like this, just a bit lighter. Trying to see. It's kind of green like this, where the white meets with the green, like that off mintish green. What the fuck am I trying to do? Trying to get this webcam to focus. It can barely focus on me. 29 King Ghidorah. Oops, I didn't even know there was a 91 from High. I can't keep up how much is coming out. I feel you, my guy. I feel you. 2019 is good. And if you're going to be copping the 2019, wait for the 3.0 to come out so the heads can actually look down. It's going to come with the gravity beams, and he's going to have, I think, like translucent on the underside of his neck. Either that or it's just going to be paint. I'm not sure. Wow. Hour and 21 minutes. We've been going. 44 people. It's the family number. Sick. But I would say wait for the V3 King Ghidorah 2019. We should be seeing that pretty soon, I think. Anguirus versus Varan versus Baragon. A triple threat match. Varan probably loses. Anguirus and Baragon become best friends. I feel that, Gamma. Who turned out the lights? Dang, dude. Okay, all right. Hello, Uncle Joe. Hello. Hey-o. The Bullmark Megalon would probably be... I almost called Megalon Pegalon. Yes, the Bullmark Megalon would probably be the next rarest figure I have in my collection because I believe either... I think it was 40 of them were made back in 2006 when M1 got the Bullmark molds and started doing repressings of it. I'm probably going to do a new video on that one as well because that other video is really outdated. So, yeah. Good catch there, Lily. Good catch. Damn right it's older than me. I'm 22 now. Jesus Christ, I'm old. Or Maru-san? What do I have of Maru-san that's so rare? Rain check. Can you speak Italian, Mitchell? No. Growing up, only a few members of my family spoke Italian, and I never really caught on with it. But I do have a lot of remaining close family members that speak a lot of Italian, have been trying to get me to learn Italian, but I can't even really count to 10 in Spanish. I can count to 10 in Korean. That's it. I haven't seen the movie, but that album fucking cooked, bro. You don't start a major track list off with Cry For Me and then just completely... Well, that wasn't the start of it, but you don't have Cry For Me as like track 3, maybe 4. You don't have something like Cry For Me and then just proceed to just do better and better as the album goes on. Shit was fucking crazy. That was immediate. Woke up that Friday, smiled with the rising sun. 3 little birds, depression in my eardrums, 'cause Abel was sad, and it was fire. It was great. Now I need to decide which of the new trilogy is my favorite, and that's hard to do because Dawn FM was so fucking good, and After Hours was... You ever regretted buying a figure? Honestly, even the figures I don't like, I don't regret in a weird way. Like Movie Monster Series 92 Mothra. Hate that figure. Despise it. Love that I got the video I got out of it, even though I wish I can go back and change a few things with AV Rob and all that shit, but when it comes to getting bad figures today, I at least know I can get people to laugh with it in a video. So as of right now, there's been no regrets. I'm trying to look at everything I can see here. Do I really not regret anything? I don't think I do, to be completely honest. I stopped collecting in 2022, but I still watch figure reviews, and I understand the fuck out of that. I do, because too much. Yo, Tremarius Warford. Fuck, did y'all hear that? That one came out screaming. How you doing, my guy? Love to see you here. Least favorite movie, period. Oh, wow. The Gotti movie that had John Travolta playing Gotti. Fucking troglodyte pile of fucking bullshit. No homo sapiens. Oh, by the way, Rob, I want to thank you for your SHMA SP Jet Jaguar that helped me convince to get my own figure. Bro, I love that figure so much I bought it a second time. I love that thing so fucking much, and I wish so badly we got more. I wish SHMA did like an upgrade pack or something. It all starts with this. A jewel containing the ultimate power. That's the Chaos Emerald. Yeah, it's the Master Emerald because it came with Chaos Zero, who's like one of my favorite modern Sonic villains ever of all time. The Boo Saga was my favorite to watch of DBZ. I agree. It was good. I like the Cell though, but Majin Buu. Thoughts on Bikini Kill, the band? If it's the band, then I mean legendary. One of the greatest lead singers of all time with the greatest album run of all time. I think they still do shows. I mean, I don't think you can get any more important to post-punk and punk than you can with Bikini Kill. Like, huge fucking influences. Huge. Huge. Anyways, I've been doing great, Rob. Got into Me too! I've been trying to live without sacrificing an arm and leg because of the prices. All right, Rob. All right, Frop. Rhea Ripley? Yes or no? Because I'm yes. Anyways. I'm also hoping Hayao will do Godzilla Jr. after recently seeing him on eBay. Maybe if they do Burning Godzilla. I think that's possible, but I also think that SH Monster Arts and Bandai are just gonna, because when was the last time they did Godzilla Jr.? Really long time, right? It's been a while. I don't know why both of the companies can't do it at the same fucking time, but define same fucking time. I still have my old Trendmasters Bendy Godzilla and Mecha Godzilla and the 6-inch Imperial Godzilla. Yeah, I still got a bunch of my Trendmaster stuff too. You guys wouldn't know that because I haven't been able to release all the fucking videos. Shinrob Jira, no regrets. It's true. Mr. Now, put on a Godzilla mask now before I get mad. You're going to get mad. I ain't putting on no Godzilla mask. 2014's down there. Shin Godzilla's over there. I ain't putting that motherfucker on. I'm still dying over Pegalon. MMS Pegalon, when? Can you do streams more often, Rob? I'd like to. It's just, yo. I know it's hard to believe because I put videos out mostly frequently. But I wake up sometimes at 4 or 5 a.m. to sign on, come in here, do my work. And then at lunch, I record a video. And then throughout the rest of the day, if work isn't too hellish, I edit. And that's what I do almost every other friggin' day if I finish the video. And by the time my day is over, I'm beat. Normally, I'm like Sleepy's Magoo right now. I'm all cuddled up and curled up watching a good fucking YouTube video essay or some shit on Netflix or something. I just had extra energy today. and work really wasn't all that taxing at all. And unfortunately, I was attempting to record Titanic Creations Pulgazari, and I failed 3 times today. So, yeah. New VK rec for you, Hollow Mellow? No, I'm thinking of somebody else. I'll check him out, for sure. For sure. The reason why I didn't like Shin Godzilla, the movie wasn't about his shins. Oh! Facts. 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 They looked like a stack of pancakes made out of lava. Chaos is more like Cell. That's why I love him. Plus, I also love the little detail that he doesn't have his tail. It's just a little stump. All we need now is Froggy and a giant Chaos 7 playset or something. I just saw the Ace Ventura movies recently. Great fucking movies. Are you African American? I am not. Nah, that's the Weed Diamond. Any Snapcube Sonic fandom fans out there? Oh, the Weed Diamond. Come on, show the comment. What is your biggest Godzilla figure? Godzilla or something else? Oh, biggest figure. Probably the Bandai mega-sized Godzilla Earth figure. I think that would be my biggest figure, bar none. Yeah, I think that's my biggest figure. That big fuck up there. Maybe I'll do another video on him sometime soon. Oh, IDK Productions with $2. Thank you so much. Does Ebirah solo Burning Godzilla? Say yes or else. I was going to say yes anyway. Burning Godzilla. Bro's a wimp. Give him some Tums, and then he's just normal Godzilla. It's all about Ebirah. What's your cheapest figure? So we have to set up some guidelines there because I have figures over here that were sent to me. Like, you know, these were sent to me by Kaiju Canuck. I just paid $22 for shipping. So I guess I can't. Yeah, I guess I can't. Okay, what is the cheapest figure I have ever bought? Let's see. Probably the movie monster series, probably the Chibi movie monster series Chibi figures, to be completely honest, because I think they were like $5 each at release. Not the Godziban ones, the Chibi Godzilla and Mothra and King Ghidorah figures. Those are probably the cheapest, I think. Whoa. Also, thank you for $2, IDK Productions. I appreciate it. Absolutely yes to Rhea Ripley. I knew you were fucking based. I knew you were fucking... And Mitchell. Mitchell's also based. I love her so much. Those shoulders. Also, she's gorgeous and hilarious, and she's got great fucking music taste, too. Great! Get into the New Japan Wrestling and DDT Pro. You'll get some of the best wrestling ever, and also people wrestling in warehouse and pool centers. You got it. That's where the real fun of wrestling is. Yeah, I got to check that out. Because I've seen clips, like especially like going around on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter of just like these new and up-and-coming young Japanese wrestlers, both men and women, just fucking killing it. Positively killing it. They might pack Godzilla Jr. with Destroya Alt Form / Super X3. I'd be fine with that. I'd be so fine with that. Yeah, it'd probably still end up being $100, but Ricochet Rick, I'd buy that. I've seen some NJPW stuff before. Good stuff. I have no idea what that is. New Jersey, please wrestle, power wrestling? I don't know. I got a friend in one of the New Jersey chapters of, what is it? Is it AEW or something else? I don't know. I'm not sure. I have to pay attention to him when he's talking more. Love you, Joe. Love the stream. Keep up the awesome... Love the stream. Keep up the awesome reviews. Thank you, John Young. I appreciate that. I've been in such an emotional funk as of recently because I think my videos suck. So thank you. Let me guess. You work at Burger King. From home? Am I taking Whopper orders from home? Burger King's food might suck. Here in New Jersey, it sucks. But they ain't that desperate for workers. Rarest Godzilla I have out of the 8-inch Bandai 91 closed-mouth Godzillas, the Bandai DX 10-inch Sound Attack Final Wars Godzilla figure, and the Bandai Creation Burning Godzilla. V1 or V2? Asking for a friend. The friend being me. I wish I could like your comment, Ricochet Rick. I agree. That's why I had to read it. SH Monster Arts Godzilla vs. Destroyer Godzilla Jr. Battle Version, only $90 plus 10 shipping accessories, extra hands. That's probably how it's going to go. That's probably how it's going to go. I can see it. I swear I heard your voice in the drive-thru. Are you Asian? No, I'm Italian. I am Italian and a few other things, none of which is anywhere near ethnic beyond Italian. So basically, I'm white, just not neon white. Weird question, but what is your opinion on movies acknowledging memes, such as Titanus Doug? Do you find it charming or straight up stupid? Charming. Oh, geez. It depends. It all depends on delivery and how it's landing. You know what I mean? Because I've seen movies like reference, memes and shit before, and they absolutely like drop the ball and it sucks. But something like Doug, I think that's fun. I think that's honestly kind of cute, and I wish they would do more with Doug. Outside of him stealing Kong's lunch. I remember when we were on Twit DMs chatting while the premiere of the OG video was. Oh, God. That was a long time ago. That was a long fucking time ago. What is your favorite What is your favorite Godzilla design? Shin Godzilla. With GMK coming in at a very close second. And then probably Godzilla Earth. And then we just go into Showa Godzilla territory at that point. The largest Godzilla I have is the living Godzilla. I got a prototype of him too. He's neon green. If you're talking about the Godzilla 1998. I don't know if there's other ones. But yeah. Hi, number one Godzilla fan, What's your oldest figure? Probably that guy. That is the Bandai The Godzilla Collection, Godzilla 1962 King Goji that originally came out in 1983. Is it? Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. IDK Productions, Ebira Souls, the whole ass Monsterverse factual. Number one Godzilla fan D. Hi, Rob. Hello, number one Godzilla fan D. Video game question. Have you ever played a game called The Plague Tale Innocence? It's a really great game. Story is good. And if you like stealth gameplay, you'll love it. I have not, but I have seen all the praise and the love. Right now, I'm going through Doom the Dark Ages, and it was just announced today that Space Marine 1 Warhammer is going to be getting a 4K upscale, HD upscale, beginning of June. So I'm going to be doing that. But if I can manage to finish my Ultra Nightmare run and not die and start the game over again, I will give Plague Tale Innocence a shot. Because I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass. And I have Game Pass, and that helps. Here's a hardcore punk group for you. Selective Aggression. Heard of them? Don't think I've ever listened to them. Selective Aggression. There we go. Thank you. I've got to go. Thank you, Shinrob Jiro. It was fun. Thank you for joining in, Sean. I appreciate it. Thank you for asking questions no matter what. I appreciate that so much. If we had a concurrent viewing of 44 people, that's nuts. You going to watch Alien Earth? I hope so. I hope so. Ebira versus Skeleturtle. Who will win? They fuse together to become Bone Ebira. Sydney Sweeney or Haley Steinfeld? Well, Haley is married. I can't. I'm going to be real. I'd be too much of a fucking loser to talk to either of them with a straight face. Out of all the MonsterVerse, what's the worst to best? For me, it's Skull Island 2014, KOTM, Godzilla X Kong, and then GVK. Yeah. How do you feel about Godzilla -1 and Godzilla Supernova? I love Godzilla -1, and I think Godzilla and Supernova GXK2, hopefully it's good. Yeah. What's your favorite movie not kaiju related? Tough question. Her. 2013 movie called Her. You don't have to call me old timer, Lily. God, you're being so ageist. Are you going to get SH Monster Arts Godzilla Evolved? Your Reptile Patrol, I looked at your picture a little too quickly and I thought that was a pulled pork sandwich and it looks like a terrarium full of snakes. So just wanted to say that. I'd like to, but I don't know. I want to get Anguirus really badly. And I'm getting Burning Godzilla and the other one that I mentioned. But I also do want to start saving up money. Because next year is Shin Godzilla's 10th anniversary. And I don't know what they're planning. If anything at all. I just want to be ready. That's my issue. V1, the V2 is the curled up tail. Wow. I have not seen a V1 Burning Godzilla since KB Toys still existed over here. Good catch. I'm Rick and Marty Rub-a-dub-dub. Shrimp says, I'm Asian. What was that supposed to mean? Hello, what do you think of Godzilla X Kong Supernova? I hope it's good. That's it. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were specifying. All right. Yeah, the V1 is super hard to fucking find. Super hard to find. Ah. Arian, can you show the class your favorite figure? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh. All right, now the biggest magic trick involved with this is getting Godzilla Earth off the fucking shelf because he's nestled safely under my tree. That one was also sexual. Ow. Okay. Do this. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm back, and I don't have a hoodie. So, first one, SH Monster Arts, Godzilla Earth. I was being for real. I was being super serial. This is seriously like my favorite Godzilla figure. I love this thing so much. And knowing we didn't get anything really after this guy really bums me out, but he's also just perfect. I mean, look at the curvature. Look at that. Essentially, you've just made a bowl. That's, oh my God. Like, I love this dude so much. So friggin' much. Like, the figure and the character overall. And I would love it if more companies gave Godzilla Earth a shot whenever they had the chance to, honestly. Because he's just so good and he's so underrepresented. And it's like, I get it. The Polygon trilogy didn't do well in theaters or anything like that. And they're not positively mostly reviewed to this day. But I want more anime trilogy stuff. And I hope Haya or Super 7 or who else has the Godzilla license. I hope more people give him a chance. So speaking of which, don't ask me to pick between one or the other when it comes to who's my favorite and who's my second favorite, but this is the Bandai Premium Monster King Series Shin Godzilla Final Climax version. This was, I believe, my very first Bandai Premium Godzilla figure, I believe. And my friend out in Japan, Tom, hooked me up. He actually hooked me up with a bunch of the earlier Shin Godzilla stuff because he's a gent. And yeah, I mean, this one does things that the original couldn't. He's got the extended tail with the open mouth on the tip, translucent purple dorsal fins with metallic purple tips. Yeah, I love this thing so much. This is another one that I have to do like an updated review for just because I love them so much. But those are my two favorite figures out of my entire collection. Oh, yeah. Thank you for asking that question. Because, I got to go back to this. People ask me this question so much, and it's always like when I'm not thinking about it. And the last couple of times it's been asked like out in the wild or in another stream, I was finally able to give an answer right off the top of my head, and it's those two. So I really hope more people seriously do give Godzilla Earth a chance. I really do. I really, really do. When did you get into Godzilla? When I was 4 or 5, when my father showed me Godzilla versus the Sea Monster. That's also when I became an Ebirah stan. Fearsome Godzilla has evolved. Yes, but will he evolve again? Do you watch Game Explain or Scott the Woz? I gave Scott the Woz a couple clicks back in the day. Haven't watched anything recently. Same for Game Explain. Fave Godzilla design? Shin Godzilla. Hey all, Scoot here. Is that a YMS reference? R.I.P. Scoot? Miss you, dude. You getting a Switch 2? I'm waiting for the Switch 3. I am getting a Switch 2, just not anytime soon. Didn't know you vape. Yes, I do vape. Vaping is not good for you, but this is non-nicotine, and this is the non-chemical version, if that makes any fucking sense. It's the healthier version of it. Yeah, that's how I deal with anxiety, and that's what makes it worse. Is that Pikmin music in the background? No, but I do love Pikmin music, and I do love Pikmin. My friend Rob vapes. His channel is Entertainment Talk Nation. He talks Godzilla and other kaiju stuff. The Robs must join together and rip fat clouds and talk about Godzilla stuff. Do you also goon to LeBron James? Bro, every day. Shin Godzilla already going to be 10 years old. Damn, I know. Fucking hell. What is the ugliest Godzilla design, and why is it Son of Godzilla? Nah. We respect and love Dad Goji here. He's another design that I wish more companies would tackle. And I'm surprised, like, nobody's done it. I mean, I know why. Because he's goofy looking, but Lily says it best. Hop off my goat. Bro, I love Dad Goji. Dad bod, dad face, dad attitude. Bro, Dad Goji 24/7. I love Dad Goji. I don't want to know what Rob is doing when he covers the camera. Probably something disgusting. I'm getting up, but since it's kind of hot here in New Jersey, I'm not wearing, like, shorts. I'm in my skivvies. I'm not trying to die. How excited for you? How excited are you for Sky-Type Tiga? So excited that I'm going to buy it. The only MMS Burning Godzilla I have is a translucent one. I would like Hyatt to do him. That would be nice. And I'm really hoping that 2.0 Movie Monster Series Burning Godzilla looks better than he did in the solicitations. I realized I own the G1 Burning. The G1 Burning. G1. Oh, the Bandai America. Yeah. Not many people do these days, which is nuts. While I have doubts about Haya doing MV Mechagodzilla at any point, I'm looking forward to see how much an SHMA Kiryu or MV Mecha G, though I'm looking for Garuda for my SHMA Mechagodzilla 1993 first release. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Haya and Monsterverse Mechagodzilla. That new SH Monster Arts Mechagodzilla will be looking kind of keen, though. Very fresh. So I might even pick that up, too. I'd like that. You actually got me back into collecting. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. But I'm happy I did. But I'm also sorry. But I'm also happy I did. Awesome looking figure. Thank you. Thank you very much. Favorite Shin Godzilla you have that you... favorite Shin Godzilla that you have and don't have. Well, this is my favorite Shin Godzilla that I have. Kicked myself right in the fucking headphones. The runner-up to this guy would be the Bandai Limited Movie Monster Series Heavy Paint Application Specification Shin Godzilla. Never questioned my fanitude. And the favorite one I don't have is actually the Shin Godzilla Taiwan event movie monster series. Because it's all translucent purple. And that's the one I want the most out of all the variants that I don't have, which is like 4 or 5. So yeah. I'm much too old. What is your favorite Hiya Toys Godzilla figure? Probably the pre-evolved. If we're talking like Godzilla, yeah, probably the pre-evolved. I thought for the longest it would be 2014, but the pre-evolved just, it hits. Favorite Scooby-Doo movie and show? Mystery Incorporated for show. Movie, the live action movies. The first 2. The only 2. My first Godzilla toy as a kid was the Shogun Warrior. I would love to see Super 7 do -1 in Shin as Shogun-style figures. Seems like something they'd do well at. Yo. A Shogun Warrior Shin Godzilla? Oh. 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 I need a minute. Honestly, yo, comment of the night right there. Holy God. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. Yes. 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 Good comment, 6-figure toys. Least favorite Godzilla design? Probably Final Goji. Don't come for me. Probably Godzilla 2004. Yeah. If Hiya does Goji Earth, then you will have to have a figured fight between that and your SH. I'll do a comparison, but I don't know, man. That's going to be a hard one because not only does this guy look the part, literally the only flaw he has is that his eyes aren't painted, but he's also got all this articulation too, and I don't know, man. We'd have to wait and see. I don't want to say anything and possibly eat my words, but come on, man. Look at that. It's the lens of truth. I don't know, man. And then you look at what Hiya Godzilla 1991's tail can do. Oh boy, can't wait to get that in. You said purple tip giggity? I did say purple tip giggity. No, I did say purple tip, and you did say giggity. And I do agree. Giggity. Giggity D Ghidorah. Hey Rob, how many 50th anniversary memorial box figures do you have? I have the original 84 with the tag, and I have the original Gigan. Well, I have the Gigan from that box set, and that's it. That's it, unfortunately. The memorial box 50th anniversary has slipped through my grasp more than once, and it makes me very sad. Very, very sad. You need to chill, Master Yoda. Yeah, for real. Master Yoda be wildin'. On a Thursday night, no less. I agree, Master Yoda. I'm changing my answer. Fuck it. Be wild. That 2.0 Burning Boy is tempting, really, but I have to think about space. Yeah. I'm worried. Captain Gokai. I love your videos, Rob. Thank you, Captain Gokai. And those shelves look so good. Thank you. You know, look at all my Hedoras. whenever I have somebody over and they're like, why do you have so much of this one and that one? It's like, I love Hedorah and Shin Godzilla. It's my YouTube channel's namesake, so there's not too much I could do there. But thank you. Unfortunately, that shelf right there with the Jobby the Hong plush toy and my Super 7 Ultimates, that's under construction because I have all the Trendmaster stuff off to the side over here where you guys can't see them. Because those are the figures and videos I need to make next for like my scheduled stuff. But yeah, that's got to be redone. I got to find a new place for my Ultimates. I'm thinking of moving those two Mondo Biolantes out of the way to put the Ultimates up there. I'm not sure yet. But thank you. I'm glad you dig my shelves. That King Series Shin. He's beautiful. It's ironic that SHMA doesn't do re-releases of older Godzilla figures since to me it's cheaper. Yeah, I'm not sure what the business end explanation is of that. I'm sure the Articulation series has told me once or twice, but I'd have to hear it again from him because he's the guru. He is the man. The moment Shin Godzilla turns 10 years old, we will all feel the reckoning of Rob. Bandai is going to feel my fucking reckoning if they don't do anything with Shin Godzilla for his 10th anniversary. You know, movie that won them like fucking 7 Blue Ribbon Awards and put the franchise back on the map in Japan. You know, give it a little bit of love. Is super expensive, but he rocks in that lighting you have. Yeah, he is super expensive. I don't know how my boy Tom got a hold of it for like next to nothing, but he did. But he also lives in Japan, so... Do you have any other action figures other than Godzilla-related stuff? Yeah, I have a bunch. I got Daimajin, some Space Marine, Warhammer, He-Man, lots of Ghost in the Shell, some Street Fighter, some Ultraman, some Gundam, some... I don't know if anybody's even... I know Lily would probably know this, but if you know who this is and why she's covered in blood, you're based. Great fucking movie. Yeah, I'm kind of all over the place. I mean, over here I got Doom, Jack Skellington, Isaac Hayes, not Isaac Hayes, that's the singer. Fuck. Isaac Clarke from Dead Space. Yeah, I'm a little all over the place. It's just when it comes to YouTube, I normally, it's most of the time, just Godzilla. I'm glad I don't collect Godzilla stuff anymore. Yeah, me too, dude. I realized that I cannot post the video on your Discord. Damn. Can you DM it? Kaiju Creations? Please? I'm about to graduate from high school and my dream is to start my own Godzilla and other monsters business. Should I? It's your opinion. I don't see why not. I mean, Godzilla and other monsters business. Should I? It's your opinion. Can you elaborate? I'm like, it's almost about to be fucking 10:20. That's crazy. We've almost been going for 2 hours. Holy shit. Sorry. Brain slowly shutting down. I'm old. I'm filled with linguine and drugs. I also hit a fat cloud when I heard Shin Gods. Shogun Shin Godzilla. Master Yoda be winning tonight. Godzilla Final Wars is not my favorite either. Yeah, me neither. The Skibidi toilet movie is going to make 2 Billies. And maybe even 1 Mandy. Hey Rob, I found an amazing in-person Godzilla store I'd like to show you. I will post a video on your... Oh, okay, so I got this... Why did I get this out of fucking... Are you running out of display space? A little bit, but I have big brain. I have plan. I have super scientific New Jerseyan brain. I'm gonna... find a way. There we go. We're almost halfway through the year. Don't say that. Kaiju X, you think they're going to push back the release of Godzilla Evolved because of what's happening with the 91 Godzilla? I'm not sure. I would like to think no, but I also don't know how business and figure production works. And I'm not going to act like I do. And I'm definitely not going to bitch and moan about it like I do either, because I don't have the brain capacity to understand half of that shit. So I'll save that for other... What am I even talking about? Arian again. How do we feel about Shin Ultraman and Shin Kamen Rider? I love Shin Ultraman to death. Absolute death. I'm really hoping for a physical release of Shin Kamen Rider over here in the States. I know Raven Banner from, I believe it was Canada, that did a good Shin Ultraman release for this side of the world, and I'm hoping they do that with Shin Kamen Rider, because I missed out on all those crazy deluxe editions with the movie Monster Series figures, but I haven't seen Shin Kamen Rider since the theater, and I enjoyed it, and I would like to enjoy it again, so somebody needs to get on a home media release in the States. I like Jobby. I like Jobby too. I got a Shin Jobby plush coming in. Wonder what I'll get up to with that. Do you like Star Wars? I do. Some of the newer stuff isn't my favorite, but another half of some of the newer stuff is really fucking awesome. I agree. Imagine Hayatoy is making a Mecha Goji. I would shit if they did show a Mecha Goji. Absolutely. Gonna have to disagree with you there. Have you seen Andor? I haven't. Oh, I know you're talking to LM1. I haven't seen Andor yet, but is Ray still here? Probably not. I enjoyed The Acolyte. Rogue One was great. I think the Han Solo movie was pretty damn fucking good too. What I've seen of Mandalorian, I've really enjoyed as well. There's a lot of give and take with newer Star Wars stuff. There's things that I feel like really don't need to be there, and then there's like, you know, the sequel trilogy where The Last Jedi I don't fucking like, but I despise Rise of the Skywalker even more because they tried to course correct. It's like, you should have just kept going at that point. Somehow Palpatine returned. Yeah, somehow I just shit myself every time you fucking say that. God damn. Chicken jockey. There we go. Who is a better preview of Godzilla? Who is better preview of Godzilla or Energized Godzilla? Can you elaborate, please? Brain small. Did you watch Monster Island Buddies back then? I still do to this day. MIB is, I mean, dude's a fucking legend. He's been doing this for a while. He's outpaced a lot of like the older channels, and he still puts out really fun content. I love Monster Island Buddies, don't get me wrong, but I love his like history videos going into like old Godzilla merch and stuff like that. Those are my favorite from him because bro's got shit that I've never heard of, I've never seen. It's all because of him. I know that Godzilla has had a toilet paper dispenser, which I want. Yeah. The video went through on your Discord. You should see how many figures were in the store. It was wild. I will check that after the stream because I can't see us going for another hour. Maybe we'll do 30 more minutes. How about that? Which, in your opinion, is the better Hiya Toys? Godzilla pre-evolved or Energized? Pre-evolved, for sure. Pre-evolved. Thank you, number one Godzilla fan, the Hedora Rob Jira. That's going to be the name of my second channel where I talk about nothing but Hedora figures. I just need Godzilla 64 for completing my 50th anniversary memorial box collection. Yeah, that original one I really want to cop. Like really, really badly because I love the paint that they used on that thing. And I'm pretty sure it's different from the one we just got, what was it, last year? So that's another reason to get it. Godzilla 1991 versus 72. Who would win? 72. Hi, Rob. I love your channel. This is from Pacific Jaeger. And I'm also making figure reviews. I did want to ask if I could use a 5-second clip from one of your reviews because it fit perfectly and how I perfectly describes how I feel about the figure. By all means, please go ahead. Use it. You have my blessing. And if anybody wants to use any of my content creatively and not re-upload fucking videos in full, please just ask me. And 10 out of 10 times I will say yes. I think Rob is on death sticks. I'm also on the death grips. How's it going? Okay, we're not going to get into that. I forgot the name of the store, though. My phone is on 69%. Nice. Let's see. Glizzy Wobbler. He keeps taking hits of the death stick. What you got to say about that, Master Yoda? Death is powerful within me. I live in New Jersey. I loved Andor. Best Star Wars thing we've gotten in a hot minute. Alrighty then. I gotta hype myself up for Andor. I mean, it looks great. It's just, is it really that good to the point where it's like, you know, all these characters are doomed to die? Like, just please be honest with me. Is it really, really that good, or is it just, you know, I don't know. My phone is on 23%. My phone is on 99%. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. I need a movie of myself. I agree. I have friends everywhere. I do too. EA Sports. It's in the game. Good times. My business. Other monsters, old and new things like Ultraman shows, Godzilla, and his monsters. I say go for it. What's stopping you? You know? Go for it. Just do it. Nike. Just do it. That was Nike, right? Star Wars Battlefront 3. Did that happen? You make them out of paper. That's interesting. Hey, bro, try it. I say try it. There's so much Godzilla stuff that happens in this day and age. Why not? Star Wars, The Rise of Shitwalker. Bro, Palps didn't need to come back. I did. Yeah. My potential final form, Shingoji, is his outer dorsal plates becoming dorsal plate wings. When he fires his atomic breath, the wing tips fire the beams as well. Damn. Nuclear powered. I can see it. Did you hear All Gas No Brakes is back? They should go interview people at G-Fest this year, but it's canceled. God damn it. Monster Island Buddies. Brrr! Legendary. I just finished watching Goji destroy all monsters. Melee? Oh, the movie. Which one do you like better? Hayatoy's pre-evolved or Energized? Pre-evolved, for sure. How about 45 more minutes? How would you feel if Hedorah makes it into the -1 sequel? I'd be exceptionally happy. Because it's like Yamazaki said, Hedorah has just been so underutilized and it was so ahead of its time when the original came out that it's like nobody's really given Hedorah another chance to like kick ass. So I say, yeah, I'd be very fucking happy about that. And I know Yamazaki and his team would do a beautiful job too. I'm still wondering if we'll get a MonsterVerse Mechagodzilla or Suko from Haya. How come we got number 10 before Mechagodzilla? I really do think it lines up with what other companies are doing at that specific time. I think. I don't know. But I just think it's weird that SH Monster Arts is doing like the complete version of Mechagodzilla, and now all of a sudden Haya is really quiet about a MonsterVerse Mechagodzilla. You know, it might just be the influence of one company doing it and another company might not be able to, just so the market isn't like stuffed with it. You know what I mean? That could be it. I'm not sure. If you had to choose one, which one would you pick? SHMA or Super 7? I mean, like two different things. You know, I play with these things like almost every single day and I love how they look. I was really bummed to see so many people saying it looks like a bootleg with the announcement of the Maru-san Glow yesterday because I love this design so much, but Super 7 does things that other people don't, and SH Monster Arts do things that other people do, just in a more highly detailed and articulated way. So I don't want to lose either of them, really. I want them both to keep on keeping on and kick ass, take names. Kid Robot is making a Maria Robotnik plush. That worries me. That worries me. That worries me. Would you like Yamazaki's next Godzilla to have blue, green, or entirely new color for his atomic breath? I'd be fine with any color, really. I just... controversial take. I would just like to see the design shift a little bit more. I would, I don't know. I think it'd be cool to see that the guy is not all there after reforming or, however he fucking reforms. I would just like to see a gradual evolution of Bro getting back to basics, but the final design not being just -1 all over again, But that's just me. And as for Heat Ray Gamma, the green in that AI video was cool. Blue is always nice. I doubt they'll ever do purple again. But as far as -1 goes, I guess the only other way he could possibly go is red. My cousin pre-ordered the Hayashimo in April for my birthday. That's a good cousin. Much love. Here's to hoping he will get a smiling face. Scar King? Yeah, hopefully. It's that good, Rob. It's like Endgame. I need Endgame. Damn. Andor really is that good, fam. It takes a lot of risks, and its commentary is really strong, really great writing and direction. All right. Shit. Lily and Shrimp. Glazing some Andor. All right. I get it. I'm there. Favorite female celebrity? Rhea Ripley, Io Sky, Rooney Mara, Utada Hikaru, and millions others. Yeah. To clarify, Andor is like Endgame. Fire. You should check out Ultraman Jonas. Jonius? That's the animated one, right? Like the first-ish animated one? I call it watching Mothra vs. Godzilla rhymes with grub. What? Favorite reptilian Pokemon? Grug, not grub. Oh. Favorite reptilian Pokemon? Probably Totodile. No bullshit. Do you know about the Star Wars update in Fortnite? I don't keep up with Fortnite, and I really don't keep up with Star Wars that much. Ugh. Curious George versus King Kong? Kong is losing. You really summed it up well. I'm a huge fan of Rogue One, so of course the key's into my liking of Andor. Well, all right. Hey, Jeremy Chambers. How you doing, fam? Do you like Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla or Terror of Mechagodzilla? I have a deep connection and love of Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla, both the Japanese and the dubbed version. So that takes precedence over Terror of Mechagodzilla, even though technically I saw Terror of Mechagodzilla first. I got the Haya G 2014 on May 14th, and I got pre-evolved Godzilla on Christmas last year, and I plan on getting 91 Ghidorah. I support these purchases entirely. I wonder if Super 7 will get to do the Monsterverse eventually. Well, from the sounds of Brian Flynn, it sounds like he wants to stick with Toho, but he doesn't sound completely against Monsterverse, so we'll see. Seeing the Haya King Ghidorah 91 next to the Monster Arts one is night and day. Yeah, Haya King Ghidorah's actually got a pair of fat fucking tits. Which monster should I do first? Ebirah. Hey Rob, are you a fan of the Jurassic franchise? And if so, are you going to watch Jurassic World Rebirth? I'm a fan of Jurassic Park. Jurassic World as a trilogy was... It's okay to have 2 good movies out of a trilogy, I guess. Some would say even 1, and some would say even none. But Rebirth looks like a lot of fun. And it's not just because I love Gareth Edwards with all my heart and soul. But it looks like a lot of fun, and I'd like to see that in theaters. Hate that it's not going to be an IMAX, but what can you do? If you could bring a prehistoric animal, what would you bring back? I would bring back Tiktaalik back. I would bring Tiktaalik back. Prehistoric animal? A giant fuck-off flying burb that I could turn into my best friend and they could fly me places. Hey, Lady Draco. How you doing, fam? Do you know the Muffin Man? I had a dream that I moved in with Shrek and Fiona. A red -1 would be a burning. A burning what? Goji Center's video on -1 evolving like Monsterverse Goji. They did that? Damn. Random, but here are my Super Smash Brothers mains. Dark Samus? Same. Yoshi, Kirby, and Little Mac. Dark Samus / Samus, Mewtwo, Ridley. I tried to get really good with all the Metroid characters. And, fuck. All I can remember, all the Metroid characters and fucking Mewtwo. Rob, I'm begging you, do not watch Andor. Watching paint dry is more fun. They said that about the anime trilogy, and I love those two. Don't check Jonius till the subs are good. Ooh, bad subs, huh? Mine is Ridley based. Oh, I just ordered the Hayato Shimo figure. Nice. Good figure. A red Godzilla with the red beam would be awesome. I'd want Shin's second color to be red. Well, his color technically is red. Bro just, turns purple. But unfortunately, we'll likely never know. Totodile, Happy Dancing Crocodile. That's why he's my boy. The magnets? Oh, Magnemite. Fear of never see another MonsterVerse movie. I might be able to live without it. I don't know. I'm going to go to bed. My apologies for not showing up early. Life just isn't the best right now, and I haven't been able to sit down and enjoy things. Stay awesome, King. Thanks for the stream. Hey, Gamma, I know you posted this about 3 minutes ago, and you've probably already left, but I'm sorry things ain't going your way. I'm glad you showed up and got to enjoy a little bit of my fucking idiotic ramblings. And I hope things get better for you. I really do. I'm rooting for you, fam. I really am. Have yourself a good night, good sleep, good dreams, please. 91 King Ghidorah can stand on his tails. Indeed, he can. It's fucking impressive. Who wins? 100 Sukos or versus who wins? 100 Sukos versus 1 Kong. Me. I win. Are you getting the Hammond Collection Spinosaurus when it comes out? I hear it's bigger than the Gigasaurus one. I'd like to, but I can never fucking find these things. I hope Haya makes a Hawk Muto. I have seen Goji versus Mothra, son of Goji, destroy all monsters, GVK, GXK, and -1. I would also enjoy if Haya makes a Hawk Muto. They deserve it. We're one monster away from capping off the 2014 roster, so let's go. And, yeah, I know I already answered this, but I really do want to stress that, yes, I really do want that Spinosaurus. Like, really badly. You gonna watch the King of the Hill revival take place 8 years after season 13? That would make Bobby 21. Yeah, I'm gonna watch it. I love Mike Judge. I thought the Beavis and Butthead revival seasons were pretty good. The new movie was pretty good too, and I love Mike Judge, so I'm gonna support. Hell yes. I'm about to post my Alien Balton on Instagram. Fire. I love that guy. When will Bandai do the 2 American Godzilla cartoon figures? Never gonna happen. Zero Suit Samus is in Smash. Yes, she is. I'm not very good with her, though. I forgot what I was going to say. I would like it if they did, but I don't think they're going to. I know I already answered this, but never gonna happen is kind of like a joke here. It's like whenever we talk about the movie monster series, it's like, is this ever gonna happen? We all just say never gonna happen. Because usually it happens after that. Bye, Rob. See you when you make next video or live stream. I'm getting tired. All right, number 1 Godzilla fan. I'll have a video up tomorrow. It'll be the SH Monster Arts Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Magician. Not Godzilla, but that video needs to come out before those Hayas come in. So, see you then. Have yourself a good sleep, fam. Always makes me happy that you're such a big Earth fan. I have 2 Wonderfest exclusive kits of Void Ghidorah and Earth, both being commissioned right now. That's fire, dude. You better be posting pictures and tagging me so I can see them, please. I want to see that so badly. I love Earth. I love Phileas. I love the Polygon trilogy. My fantastic Uncle Larry. That sounds like a movie. Bought me the Hasbro Black Series Death Trooper helmet. I can't wait for it. That's fucking awesome. But seriously, my fantastic Uncle Larry. Somebody needs to make a children's book about that. I have drunk toilet water one time. It wasn't half bad. I need you to chill. 91 Goji can do a Zen meditation pose on his tail. Yes, it can. Love that Harold broke that pose down, was able to do it on camera because that just makes it even better. The Indo Rapper was my favorite of Fallen Kingdom. He was cool. I like that he was essentially a slasher villain. Never gonna happen. You're goddamn right. I also have the Hammond Collection Allosaurus and most of the Playmates Godzillas. Same with the Playmates Godzillas. I think I'm just missing, as of recently, Godzilla Ultima from the Toho series, or the Toho side of things. Then I'll have all those. But as far as MonsterVerse goes, I'm probably missing a couple here or there. Whoops. Never gonna happen. On my channel, Rob, I post piano covers and I did 2 Shin Godzilla themes. That's fire. I'm going to have to check that out. I love piano-driven music. Nope. I hope Haya makes Showa figures. It'd be nice. SH Monster Arts has made I think we're going on 2 now? 3 now. 3. And Ghidorah will probably make it 4. So it's let Haya do at least 1 or 2 things, Showa, please. Do you think Haya will make male Muto? I want them to. Larry and Nephew. That'll be book 1. An articulated Godzilla 1998 is never going to happen. It's probably never going to happen. If Haya ever gets the chance to do it, it's probably going to end up being Zilla, I think. But I love being wrong. I'd love Haya to do a 98 Goji one day. Never going to happen. Okay, Haya Toys Super Exquisite Series Shinra Jira figure when? Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. Fix it again, Tony. All right. With that being said, fam, thank you for sitting down for 2 hours and 21 minutes with me with a concurrent 40-plus viewers. That's nuts. I really do need to start doing these more frequently. I really do appreciate everybody showing up on such short notice. This was a lot of fun. And hopefully next time we'll have a little bit more. I mean, I enjoyed not really having a subject matter talking with you guys tonight. It was a lot of fun, truly. So tomorrow, SH Monster Arts Dark Magician. Please watch it because YouTube's probably not going to push it out as much as I want them to. And maybe after that, I'll be able to get the Titanic Creation Pulgazari done. And then I can post more of those videos that have been sitting and rotting in my back catalog for almost a year, probably. Not even. I filmed those in October. So anyway, I've been Shin Rob Jira. Thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you all next time. Peace. And that's it. I need a drink. I need some water. Something like that. Fuck.